Going South Africa, Arsenal 1, Brighton 1, and I'm here with Mr. Joel. Mr. Joel, draw at the Emirates and a controversial red card to follow.
The league have started again. We've seen what is going on. This is one of the reasons some fans will think I'm against the team. I'm not against the team. Mikel, Arteta and the boys already know the state of Premier League. They cannot predict what will happen in every game. So they should be mentally ready for any game. Thank God Mikel Arteta himself said before the beginning of the game, what are you going to do to ensure that you denied Man City for winning the league this season? He said this to have what? 114 points, 114 points. 38 matches, 38 times 3 will simply give you 114 points. You understand what I'm saying? So he said that. I was so happy with that statement. Not that he's going to have 114 points, but that make me believe this man is coming with full force in all matches. Both physical, mental preparation, they will be ready. What killed Arsenal in today's game is just that mental preparation. They should know that from onset, officiating is not always on their side, both home and away. So when you come to realize that you are in such situation, you are playing in a league where officiating don't always favor you, you should be prepared at all costs when you are leading one goal ahead. Why today draw really affects me? X. We were in the same condition with Fulham early stage like this last season. We were beating Fulham 2-1 and they gave Fulham red card. We were happy the game is ended. Fulham scored with the one man down against Arsenal in our home. But today, what happened? What happened? Red card was issued. So controversial red card. I don't even what transpired between Declan Rice and that so-called guy. They have even settled themselves already. Even the young man was even thinking they are going to give only him red card based on what he did. He was already apologizing to Declan Rice. He was already bringing him up. From nowhere, ref came, issued yellow card and gave Declan Rice second yellow card and issued red card. To tell you, the young man that committed the offense was not even expecting anything for what? Declan Rice. He knew he set up Declan Rice. He set up Declan Rice. But now, after red card, what happened to the tempo of the game? I've come to realize that whenever there is pressure, both the Arsenal players and the coach, they are totally confused. That is just the fact. They will not know what to do at a point in time. Some coaches will just quickly look. Immediately they give their player a red card. Immediately the game will not commence. They will have a change. You will be thinking, was he expecting the red card before? That he have the right person to put in there? Why some coaches have been able to study the kind of team they have. Brighton have played, that is the past 10 meetings Brighton and Arsenal have played before today's game. Arsenal have won 6, Brighton won 3, and they drew 1. And just that 3 they won, they scored 10 goals. Arsenal won 6, Arsenal scored 15 goals in their past 10 meetings. That is to tell you, Brighton is not the type that do rely on defense. They are the attacking side. They have young boys who can deliver at any given time. You get the point I'm trying to tell you. You one person in the past 10 matches 6 times with 15 goals, and the person have only gotten 3. I've only won you 3 times, but with 10 goals. To tell you, they know how to score Arsenal very well. They know how to play the team and know how to score them. Good game for both sides. I was just really seeing the chances coming in the first half, which was not utilized properly. If we have gotten like 2 goals in first half, at least that red card would have weighed them down that much. Arteta, they should wake up. This is the question I always ask. Will Man City be leading Brighton 1-0 and they gave Man City red card and Man City would lose at the point? It will be very rare. I will only use them as a reference because they are the main challenge they are the major challenge to Arsenal. So Arteta should be able to study this man. If this thing cannot affect this man, should not allow it to affect his whole team. How can you just throw away 3 points as a result of red card in your home? With that fear, everybody was fidgeting. Unlike Arsenal, if they manage to hold, boom, they manage to hold against Brighton. Then what will you do against Liverpool? What will you do against Man City? With one man down in such situation, what will you do? Some people will say, I'm so ungrateful, I'm not an Arsenal fan. I'm not saying that. I'm speaking the facts. You don't pamper. There are some certain conditions you don't pamper. Do the right thing and get the result if you are willing to win the league.
So what do you think the manager would have done different? What do you think he would have done differently?
If you studied what happened in this game, it was just a mindset. Oh, we are done. We are gone with this shot. Declan Rice is off. No special thing. It was just a mindset. Okay, if you take a look, immediately they gave Arsenal a red card. Arsenal fall back. And you knowing fully well that you are not good at defending. Have Arsenal defended game so hot that they will not concede? They tried the defending game. Interval of 10 minutes, they concede. Now you not bring in more defense to come and hold the attack. Then why did you do that at the early stage? Immediately the red card occur. If you want to play a defensive game, why did you know that your main key midfielder was the one that was removed as a result of red card? He was removed from that midfield. Then why did you do a sudden substitution to solidify the team immediately since you have hope to defend until you concede before you then bring in more defender to come and block the game? They tried. I don't have issue. Coach, officiating key today's game. Officiating damaged today's game. Officiating key today's game from beginning to the end. So it's no longer a surprise to me because I'm always expecting something like this. Officiating is always against Arsenal. That's why if you see some certain matches officiating support Arsenal, I will be the most happy man on earth. I will see, irrespective of what they do, they should go and kill themselves. Because the people that officiating is always against among the top four is Arsenal. Right from time. So you should be expecting that. If Arsenal have prepared mentally, put them to where they belong. Play them well. Hold them one man to man. Come out to play ball, not to sit back. They will be the one to be afraid. So that is all I can just say in today's game. They try not to lose the game, and I'm happy for the game. Good.
So you're man of the match.
Is it for both sides?
From both sides. It doesn't necessarily have to be Arsenal. You're man of the match. The match as a whole.
Man of the match.
So who would you give it to?
From the man of the match, Joao Felix.
Joao Pedro.
No, they have the Joao Felix, and they should have the dog, and they have their keeper that have 8.1 rating. And Joao Felix, the attacker.
That's Joao Pedro, not Joao
Pedro. Okay, Joao Pedro, 8.1 as well. Yeah, very good. Joao Pedro, 8.1. So if the rating man of the match, you bounce back to those two persons.
So you give it to Dunk.
I bet if you talk about match rating gives man of the match the rate, because that rating defines the statistics on the pitch, isn't it? Because if you are talking down to Arsenal, the man of the match will even go back to David Raya, who was having 7.6.
But now I'm asking you,
I'm telling
who is yours?
Who is my man of the match? Yes. And I don't just see who I will give man of the match. I'm telling you the basic fact. I don't see who I will give man of the match. If I'm giving man of the match, I will give it to Gabriel Magalhaes, because he tried in that defense. He was the highest in the defense. Rating 7.6. No, 7.5. While Raya 7.6. He was the highest in rating in Arsenal side. Because based on those people that were on our side, all Arsenal midfield, everything about the midfield below 7, 6.2, 6.5. Before Declan Rice got that red card, he was having 5.8. So to tell you our midfield was totally out, Our midfield was totally. Kai Havertz tried 7.1.
So Trossard came into the side today in place of Martinelli. What do you make of his performance?
Nothing much. There was nothing spectacular because today game totally off us. 61st half possession, they won it. Second half, they won it. You get it. Today's statistics game, I will not rate any performance of any player individually because the people that played us today outplayed us. Imagine Arsenal having 36 ball possession. They having 64. Shot 11, they having 22. Times 2 of our own. Passes completed. Imagine in our home, we are having 268 while they are having 456 passes completed. So that is to tell you, I will not judge anybody by this. They outplayed us. Nowhere one can easily exhibit this thing. Out of throughout today's game now, this young man Kai Havertz only touched ball 29 times. 29 times on the pitch. One attempt dribble. So will I use that to judge him? No, because the general game outweighed the full thing. Immediately that red card came in, Otilo for Arsenal. We weren't playing anything again.
So let's talk about transfers. You know, I want you to rate our transfer business from 1 out of 10. What would you give to Arsenal?
5/10. To me, 5/10. The reason being that the major challenge and things we have were not settled. I rate it to 5 because at least half bread is better than none for the present of Raheem Sterling. When I saw the deal completed this morning, I was so happy because at least it's better than we didn't sign anything for any attacker to forward. Did you see Brighton attackers? To you now individually, rate Brighton attackers to Arsenal attackers.
I think they have depth. They have depth in the attack. They have depth.
See when they bring in Adigra and the other to
And Sissio and
Sissio, that is even a Estupiñán, that is even a nightmare to works. They have depth. You get what I'm telling you? Those are the things we are talking about. You get it? So at least they make attempt to bring in attacking this thing to support the front we have. Let's see what we tell her from this thing. Arteta have believed in Kai Havertz as his top 9. I don't want to talk about that again. He believes Kai Havertz can give him anything he wants. If he could not win the league from Man City with Gabriel Jesus last 2 seasons, he brought in Kai Havertz and still could not win the league with that. And he believed that combination of the two again will give him the league in the top 10. There's chances, opportunity now we have. If they did not utilize the chance opportunity, will go to other team. That is it. This is Arsenal time. Arsenal supposed to be having 2 Premier League seasons in their hands now. The opportunity wiped her because out of what? Depth of squad. Player that we utilize. Today we should have won this match. If our attacker is the goal scoring type, Kai Havertz tried, he scored the first goal, but they had another goal opportunity with all that drive, little tip a goal, but he could not. Will I blame him? I won't blame him because that is offensive 9 he's playing. That is not his natural position. He's being converted, so he will do all he could do. Experienced striker will know what to do before getting there at the right time. So that does it. Good game.
Thank you very much. Thank you.